The panel of medical experts and health officials in Berlin all had the same message. This is an unprecedented outbreak. In West Africa, local healthcare systems are imploding. Families and communities are being torn apart. The crisis will wreak havoc on local economies. The international community is moving into gear, but far more needs to be done on the ground. And yes, the initial response was too slow.
So how do we feel about what we're seeing right now? I won't hide from you that as MSF, there's an immense sense of frustration about how the international community has failed to live up to the challenge presented by this epidemic. The international community has been woefully unprepared, and for far too long it has been unwilling to listen to the very clear warning signs that we gave.
And this from the NGO which is still dealing with 60% of all known cases in Liberia, Sierra Leone and Guinea. More doctors and clinics are desperately needed. The Liberian ambassador to Germany said her country faces a 12.5% drop in economic output in 2015 as a result of the outbreak. 96 healthcare workers have died, and now there is only one doctor for every 75,000 Liberians. Her country needs more of everything.
We need more personal protective equipment. We also need more rehydration solution and medicine to treat the symptoms of the disease. And sadly, we need more body bags for people who have died of this disease.
Given the poverty and the recent conflicts of West Africa, experts here say it's hardly surprising the countries worst affected have been unable to manage on their own. All the more reason, they say, to ask tough questions about the international community's slow response and to make sure that never happens again. Coordination is another buzzword here. In Luxembourg, EU foreign ministers met to coordinate their response, with a call for an EU fund of $1.3 billion to fight the outbreak. Some admit they are playing catch-up.
Of course, across the world we weren't prepared for an epidemic of this size and dynamic. That's why it's even more important to catch up on what we've missed.
The fight to control the present outbreak of Ebola is the urgent priority, and countries need to commit people and facilities right now. But there is also a need to rebuild and improve the health systems in Africa to help prevent the next outbreak or to stop it spreading. That will be an expensive and long-term challenge. Simon McGregor-Wood, Al Jazeera, Berlin.